Welcome, everybody, to Pinkerton Academy. Justin McIsaac here with NHSportsPage.com. It's the game of the week. Pinkerton Academy hosting the WInnacunnet Warriors. 5-0 Pinkerton, the defending champs, undefeated on the season. Really important game for both teams, really, but for WInnacunnet especially at 2-3. Kind of a winner-go-home game for WInnacunnet. They're 6-3, maybe gets you to playoffs. 5-4 will not in Division I this year. So they need a win here tonight. You're going to see a dominant running game from Pinkerton. No surprise there. They'll run a little bit of double wing and some wing T stuff, but they're going to run the ball a lot. And the guy doing a lot of the running is Brett Datillo. He leads D1 with 700 yards rushing on the season so far, and you'll see a healthy dose of him. You also see some Mike Curley around the goal line. He's got 6 touchdowns on the year for the Astros. Healthy dose of the running game. WInnacunnet's going to be a little bit of the same. They're going to have Brian Affont running the ball a whole bunch, and Mike Lewis as well. And you will see some passing, though, from WInnacunnet, although with the conditions, maybe not. Patrick McDougal, very good sophomore quarterback. It's supposed to let up with the rain a little bit as the game goes on. Radar tells me otherwise, so we'll have to wait and see. But we'll have all the interviews, the play-by-play, everything you need right here on the Sentinel Title Services Game of the Week with NHSportsPage.com. In the first half, WInnacunnet comes out in the spread again. 2 wide outs to the near side left, 2 to the far side right. Back to throw is McDougal. Throws over the middle for O'Fawn. Pass is tipped and intercepted. Intercepted at the WInnacunnet 48-yard line. Coming away with it was Tyler Gendron, and Pinkerton takes over 1st and 10. Key, 2-back set on 3rd and 5 from their own 42. McDougal under center, takes a snap. Back to throw. Under pressure, fires over the middle. It is complete. Across the 40 to the 35 of Pinkerton. Leaking out of the backfield, Bailey Nasser, or off the tight end position. All the way down to the Pinkerton 35-yard line. He's got a first down for WInnacunnet. They'll spot at the 36, but the Warriors move the chains. 1st and 10 from the Pinkerton 36. Wide outs to the left and right. 2-back set for McDougal under center on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Lewis. Off the right side, big hole across the 25. Wrestled down at the 18-yard line. That was a hole big enough to drive a truck through. Mike Lewis rumbled down to the Pinkerton 18 for a first down. This drive has eaten up nearly 4 minutes already. 2-back set, wideouts to the left and right on 1st and goal from the 6. Under center is McDougal. Option play is going to keep it himself across the 5. Oh, goes rump over tea kettle down near the 2-yard line. Oh, did he take a lick? A big 3rd down here for Pinkerton, backed up to their own goal line. 3rd and goal from the 1. Logan Keene split out to the near side left. Viviano to the far side right. 2-back set. On 3rd and goal from the 1 for WInnacunnet. McDougal, inside handoff, Lewis, touchdown, Warriors! Mike Lewis goes right up the gut, and he scores for WInnacunnet. 6-0 with the extra point to come. McDougal under center, 2-back set, wide outs to the left and right. On 1st and 10. And the handoff goes to Lewis, up the middle, big hole, across the 30 to the 40. Going to be dragged down right around the 48-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle made that time by Nico Buccieri. Otherwise, Lewis was going to go all the way to the house. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Recovers from a health issue this week. 1st and 10 for Pinkerton. 1 wide out to the far side right. Wing T set. Handoff goes to Datillo, trying the right side, and nowhere to go. Stacked up and dropped for a loss. Liam Viviano in on the stop, coming up from the safety position, drops him at the 25. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for Pinkerton. On 3rd and 6 from their own 32, Albrecht under center. And hands off to Datillo. 2nd man through. He's got a first down or more across the 40 to the 45-50. He's going to be ridden out of bounds around the WInnacunnet 40-yard line. That's good enough for a Pinkerton first down. They'll mark him down back at the 44-yard line, but plenty good enough for a Pinkerton first down. Albrecht under center on 3rd and 6. Handoff goes to Datillo. Datillo escapes the tackle in the backfield. He's got a first down across the 30. Cuts it back to the inside. He's going to be brought down around the 16-yard line. A nice cut back there from the leading rusher in Division I, Brett Datillo. Moves the chains for Pinkerton. It's a 1st and 10 from Kyle Cantalupo. Out of the hold of Tyler Gendron. 28-yard field goal attempt to make it 7-3. High snap over the head. And Cantalupo picks it up back at his own 30. He's going to try and run. He is going to be dropped back at the 30-yard line. So disaster for Pinkerton. Maybe the wet ball coming into effect. That snap had no chance over the head of Tyler Gendron. And WInnacunnet will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. Quarter. Here in Gary, it's 7-0 WInnacunnet. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Pinkerton 49. One wide out on the left. Handoff goes to Lewis off left tackle. Big hole across the 35. Tripped up there. Check that. It was Brian Ofon on the carry that time. He's got a WInnacunnet 1st down all the way down to the Pinkerton 34-yard line. Ball in the right hash mark. 3rd and goal for the 2. One wide out to the far side left is Viviano. 2-back set, 2 tight ends for McDougal under center. Takes it, hands it to Lewis. Lewis puts his head down. Touchdown, WInnacunnet. Mike Lewis from 2 yards out. And the Warriors are up 13-0 with the extra point to come. Wing T set for Pinkerton on 1st and 10. 3 seconds to go. Back to throw. Albrecht under pressure. Flushed out to his left. He's going to be sacked back at the 40-yard line. Applying the pressure and making the hit was Philip Antonio. Comes away with a sack. And WInnacunnet. Everything going the Warriors' way in that first half. They will charge into the halftime locker room with a score. WInnacunnet 14, Pinkerton nothing. 45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wing T set, one wide out on the far side right. Albrecht gives to Datillo across the 30, running on the right side to the 20. Still on his feet to the 15 and brought down close to the 10-yard line of WInnacunnet. This is a different Pinkerton team coming out of the locker room than we saw in the first half. They are marching right down the field. 1st and 10 for the Astros. Well, clock not running. 10.5 to go in the first half. Wing T set for the Astros. Back to throw Albrecht. Fakes. Now throws deep into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Pinkerton. 14 yards to Caden Belageron. And the Astros have cut it to 14-6 with the extra point still to come. That is exactly what the doctor ordered for Pinkerton Academy. After that, Coach Ron Afont said, to heck with this. Let's go with the girl that brought us to the dance. 2nd and 5. Handoff off the left side. Big hole for Afont across midfield. Defender slips. Afont with open field across the 30 to the 20. He's going to be ridden down around the 15-yard line. Big hole on the left side of the offensive line for WInnacunnet. Then a defender slipped, and that allowed Brian Ofont to go off to the races. 1st and 10 for WInnacunnet inside the Pinkerton red zone. They don't make it here. One wide out to the far side left. 2-back set. 2 tight ends on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Pump fakes and now running into a defender, running all the way back to the 25 and brought down for a big loss down at the 27-yard line. A loss of 10 on the play with Patrick McDougal. That might knock him out of field goal range. It's going to be 4th and a mile. So the Warriors take over from their own 23, 1st and 10, 3:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. 2-back set, 1 wide out to the far side left. Handoff goes to, looks like Lewis across the 35, still on his feet, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling across the 40-yard line for a WInnacunnet 1st down. The Pinkerton 45-yard line, 2-back set, 2 tight ends, 1 wide out to the far side left. On 1st and 10, back to throw is McDougal, going to throw the fade to the left side. It is going to be complete to Viviano. And then over came the defensive back. Let's see who they award possession to. It's a 1st down WInnacunnet. Viviano grabbed the football, and the defensive back came over and kind of wrapped him up and the football. Well, the referee said Viviano had it first, so 1st and 10 WInnacunnet all the way down to the Pinkerton 18-yard line. And the WInnacunnet Warriors. I don't think there's any decision. I say you go for it here. If you don't get it, you back up Pinkerton all the way to their 1-inch line. 4th and goal, 2-back set, 1 wide out on the far side right. McDougal under center. You're going to hand it off to Lewis. Hits the pile. Rugby Strum. He didn't get there. Pinkerton holds on 4th and goal. And the Astros will take over on their own 1-yard line. 36-yard line. They're on the 47 of Pinkerton. 2-back set. 1 wide out to the far side right. 2 tight ends. McDougal pitches out to Ofont. Option pass. He's going to throw down the field. Has him in and intercepted. WInnacunnet looking for a flag. There's none there, though. Coming back the other way was Coombs. He gets all the way out to the 39-yard line of Pinkerton. 1st and 10 for the Astros. Well, Ofont. Double wing set. Check that wing T set. As fumble, ball's on the ground, and WInnacunnet has it. Ball never got to the running back's gut, and jumping on top of it for the Warriors was Philip Antonio. A crucial mistake for Pinkerton, and WInnacunnet takes over 1st and 10 inside Pinkerton territory. For first down. 14-7 Warriors here with 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. To the near side left is Logan Keene. To the far side right is Liam Viviano. Two-back set on 3rd and 6 from the 35-yard line. Play action fake. Back to throw McDougal. It's a wobbler, and flag comes in. Here comes another. That's going to be pass interference, I do believe, or holding at the very least. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a WInnacunnet first down. Number of the holder, but it's Primavera to give the Warriors a 10-point lead with under 4 minutes to go. Snap is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He snuck it inside the right upright. So time out on the field with 3:53 to go in this one. WInnacunnet leads Pinkerton 17-7. Brian O'Reilly is marching up the sideline, up and down, and is not happy with what he's seeing out there. Clock winds as they spot the football. It's spotted at the 17-yard line. They need the 49. It's 3rd and 32 by my count. Double wing set, one back in the backfield. And back to throw is Albrecht, looking to the left, fires down the left side, has a man with a step. It is complete across midfield. First down. Good grief. So 4th and 3 here for Pinkerton. Double wing set, one wide out on the far side left. In motion from the left to the right, handoff up the middle. It's good for a first down and more across the 25. Bring it to the right side to the 20. Still on his feet to the 10. Still on his feet. Flag comes in all the way down to the 7-yard line. I'm surprised Pinkerton's not going for the field goal. They do need the 2 scores anyway. They're going to go for the touchdown on 4th and goal. Double wing set, one wide out on the far side left. Back to throw Albrecht, looks left, fires left, pass is incomplete, overthrown. The Warriors hold, and they're going to hang on to win this one. They take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line, but they just need to kneel on the football. No timeouts left for Pinkerton. The Astros fans are vacating the bleachers. Any sort of miracle in the middle lands. McDougal takes it in, and that will do it. The clock will wind down. Pinkerton can't stop the clock. The players exchanging handshakes, and the upset is complete. Your final from Pinkerton Academy. WInnacunnet 17. Pinkerton 7. We'll be right back to talk about this one. You're listening to high school football on AM 1270 WTSN. Well, on NHSportsPage.com, upset of the week, unless something real crazy happens tomorrow. But Coach Ron Afon is with us. Coach, first of all, congratulations. What a win for you and your kids.
Yeah, this was a big win for us. Probably, I was telling the guys, next to our state championship a couple of years ago, it was probably the biggest win on our program in a while. So we beat a great football team today, #1 team in the state, and we had to bring our A game today. Anything less than that wouldn't have done it.
It's interesting. You guys came out in a spread for the first series, and it seemed like that went wrong, and kind of said, well, forget that. Let's go back to the bread and butter. Is that what was going through your mind?
Well, we weren't going to stay that the whole game. We were concerned with Brian, number 16, my son. His hip was bothering most, and we thought, well, can we run our basic stuff with that? And we got out of it, and we found that, okay, let's run our basic stuff, and it seemed to help.
All right, and your offensive line, I thought, was dominant at the point of attack. I mean, just real big holes. Defensive line wasn't bad either. But what were they doing that you saw that was maybe different from other games you've seen, especially against a good team like Pinkerton?
Well, compared to last game, we got off the football. I thought we had that surge. We watched film last week, and against Timberlane, we just didn't get off the ball. We didn't have that surge. So I thought the offensive line got off the ball, got into the box. I was real happy with our defense today. We played 4 quarters of defense, and that's the reason we lost to Salem and Exeter is because we didn't finish and play that 4th quarter of defense. So tonight was awesome to see that.
I know you guys don't like to look ahead as coaches, but, I mean, this win kind of keeps the playoff hopes alive. Was that something you talked about going into this one?
Yeah, that's way down the road. We don't control our destiny now. We just want to finish up strong, and what happens, happens. And I think tonight we showed that, we're a good football team when we play 4 quarters. So, yeah, it's nice to keep that alive, but we got a lot of work to do. We got to take it one game at a time. We still have 3 tough games to go.
All right, Coach Ron Afon, congratulations. A big win tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, hey, we're here. WInnacunnet with a huge upset. Maybe not so huge. I picked them in our staff picks. I was the only one, by the way, so that'll help me out. As they defeat Pinkerton 17-7 on NHSportsPage.com. We're here with, first of all, we got some of the big hosses with us. We got Seth Preventure and Michael Burke. And first of all, let me start with you, Mike. I thought you guys were the difference tonight, the offensive line. What were you guys doing differently against a really tough Pinkerton team than you had in the past this season?
We were just finding the right plays to run. finding the right holes to be able to take kids different places, and that was really what helped. I mean, me and Derek just took one kid, one play at a time. Yep.
All right, and Seth, I mean, you guys really, after the first series you went into spread offense, after that you kind of got back to bread and butter. And really, did you expect, I mean, I'm sure you expected to perform well. Did you expect those holes to be as big as you guys are opening them up to be?
Yes. Well, no, I didn't. But Mikey Lewis and Brian, they made it possible. They got every yardage they needed, and our offensive line did it really well for us.
All right, and Mike Lewis, look, your uniform is filthy, son. You're gonna have to go to Hannaford and buy all sorts of bleach. Look at that thing. I mean, that's a sign you had a good game, though. I mean, you were really a road grader tonight. First of all, talk about the performance of your offensive line.
Best they've played all season. I mean, I got to give all the credit to them. You know, and I can't do anything out of the backfield unless they're working their asses off like they did tonight. You know.
Right on. And the practice? What was the talk? I mean, when you come to Pinkerton, I'm not sure when the last time WInnacunnet was in Pinkerton. Certainly, it's been more than 10 years. But I mean, when you come to Pinkerton, you know, all the state championships, 17-game winning streak. What was the talk this week at practice?
You know, we had that stuff in the back of our minds, but it wasn't that important to us. You know, the focus at practice was, as it is every week, you know, 4 quarters of full football, offense, defense, special teams, and then, you know, just playing how we know we can play, you know, effort and heart. That's all it came down to tonight.
Right. And Seth, I mean, what does the wing at Pinkerton, you know, the state champs, 17-game winning streak, what does that mean to your program going forward here?
It's a huge motivation for us. We're going to keep pushing on. Playoff, like, we're not, like, I don't know if we're in playoffs or not, but it's not really with us. We're trying to move past, and we're on to Portsmouth.
All right. Well, he's on to Cincinnati already. And Mike Burke, I mean, 3-3. I know Coach doesn't want you looking forward, but as a media guy, I look forward. Keeps you alive in the playoff hunt, really. Was that a motivating factor for you guys going into this one?
It definitely was. Like Seth said, it was just in the back of our minds, but our motivation was just to win. We just wanted to win tonight, and it's definitely a bonus that we might still get a shot at playoffs. And it was the fact that they were 17-0 in the last couple of years really didn't mean anything to us. We just wanted to beat them. We want to beat every team, regardless.
All right, there you have it. WInnacunnet with the upset tonight over the defending state champ. They keep their playoff hopes alive, and a big win for their program on nhsportspage.com.